Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, English language learners. In this lesson, we are going to learn about nouns and how to make sentences using nouns, presented by Bandung Linguaphile Learner. Let us begin. Before we begin, I will give you some hints about the lesson that we will learn today. Number one, I have a lot of bananas. I is the subject, have is the verb, a lot of is the EOQ or expression of quantity, and bananas is the noun. Always remember every time a lot of, so at the end of the noun you have to add the s to make it as plural. Number 2. I ate a couple of bananas. I is the subject. Ate is a verb. A couple of is the EOQ or expression of quantity, and bananas is the plural or a noun, a plural noun. Okay, number 3. I have a cup of water. I is the subject. Have is a verb. A cup of water is EOC or expression of container, and water is the noun or uncountable noun. Today we will learn about a noun count noun, an uncountable noun, or a mass noun. Number 2. There are 11 types of uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are called non-count nouns or mass nouns. Number 3. Quantifiers are uncountable nouns that can be made countable if they are placed in containers. Quantifiers are called EOC or expression of container. Number 4. EOQ or expression of quantity for countable noun, for uncountable noun, and EOQ can be used for both. Number 5. How to make positive or affirmative sentences using too many and too much. Number 6. How to make negative sentences using many and much. Number 7. How to make question sentences using WH question, how many and how much. Number 8. Exercises. The definition of the uncountable noun is a noun that has one form with no plural and names something that there can be more or less of, but that cannot be counted. There are 11 types of uncountable nouns as follows. For example, number 1, similar items. Number 2, fluids. Number 3, solids. Number 4, gases. Number 5, particles. Number 6, abstractions. Number 7, language. Number 8, field of study. Number 9, recreation. Number 10, activities. Number 11, natural phenomena. I will give you some examples for each category. Similar items. Number 1. For example, clothing, fruit, stuff, food, machinery, and equipment. They are uncountable nouns. Number 2, fluids. Uncountable nouns for fluids. For example, water, coffee, and gasoline. Number 3, solids. Uncountable noun for solids. For example, wood, ice, cheese. Number 4, gases. Uncountable nouns for gases. For example, steam, smoke, oxygen, and nitrogen. Number 5, particles. Uncountable nouns for particles. For example, brown rice, salt, and sugar. Number 6, abstraction. Uncountable nouns for abstraction. For example, beauty, education, and information. Justice, happiness, and laughter. Time, homework, and grammar. Number 7, languages. For example, Arabic, English, and Indonesian. Number 8, fields of study. For example, mathematics, sociology, and engineering. Number 9, recreation. For example, badminton and tug of war. 10, activities. For example, bicycling, swimming, running. Natural phenomena. For example, snow, thunder, and lightning. The definition of the quantifier or EOC or expression of container is we cannot express the quantity unless we use the container to measure it. For example, a bowl of rice, a bottle of water, a bowl of soap, and a jar of water. Depending on the context, the expression of quantity can be used for countable nouns, uncountable nouns, or both uncountable and countable nouns. EOQ for a singular noun, for example, each banana, every banana. EOQ for a plural noun, for example, chew and banana. Add the S at the end of the plural noun. Number 2, both bananas. Number 3, a couple of bananas. Number 4, a few bananas. Number 5, several bananas. Number 6, many bananas. Number 7, a number of bananas. EOQ can be used for a singular or a plural. For example, number 5, a lot of. I have a lot of books to read. Number 6, lots of. I have lots of work to do. I have lots of books to read. Number 7, plenty of. I have plenty of time to finish my homework. I have plenty of pens. Number 8, most people enjoy spending time with their family and friends. Number 9, all of the students in the class passed the exam. To make positive sentence, use too much for uncountable noun and too many for countable noun. To make negative sentence, use much for uncountable noun and many for countable noun. To make a question sentence, use how much for uncountable noun and how many for countable noun. How to make a positive sentence using too much. Too much is the keyword for uncountable noun. For example, there is too much salt in the food. Too much is the key words. Salt is the noun. And in the food is the rest of the sentence. Too many is the key word for countable noun. For example, there are too many books on the bookshelf. So this is countable nouns, so you have to add the S. You make a negative sentence. For example, much is a keyword for uncountable noun. For example, there is not much salt in the food is the rest of the sentence. Number 2, many is a keyword for countable noun. For example, there are not many books uncountable noun. Remember, at the end of the word book, you have to add the s. So you have to make plural for the noun. On the bookshelf is the rest of the sentence. How to make a question sentence using how much? How much is a keyword. For uncountable noun. For example, how much salt is there in your food? How much is the price? How much flour does she need? Now let's check about this. How much is a WH question. Salt is uncountable noun. Flour is uncountable noun. And we use the be verb in the form of a singular. Okay. Number 2. How many is a keyword for countable noun. For example, how many books? Books, you can count 1 book, 2 books, and etc. How many books are there in your bookshelf? How many slices? Slices, you can count 1 slice of pizza, 2 slices of pizza. Okay. Exercise. Number 1. She put blah 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 effort into the project. Effort is uncountable noun. So for uncountable noun, what is the keyword? Okay, A or B? The correct answer is B, too much. Number 2, she has blah 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 shirts in his closet. Remember, shirt is a plural noun. Why? Because you have to add the s after the noun. So which one is the correct one? A or B? What is the keyword for countable noun? The answer is A, too many. Number 3 and 4. Fill in the blank with how many and how much. Number 3. Blah 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 potatoes are there. How many or how much? Potato is countable noun. And at the end of the noun, you have to add the s. And remember, there is to be, are. So the correct answer is how many. Number 4. Blah blah blah. Milk is there. Milk is uncountable noun. Is a singular verb. So, which one? How many or how much? The answer is B. How much? Next, fill the blank with many or much. Number 5. There is not blah 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 milk in the refrigerator. A or B? The answer is B, much. Because there is and milk is uncountable noun. Number 6. There are not, this is negative, okay, people in the store. This is countable noun. So which one is correct? A or B? So the correct answer is many. Okay. References. Thank you for watching me. See you next time. Bye bye. Wassalam.